What qualities do the rich people have? What makes them different from the rest of us? Becoming rich is everyone's dream. What does being rich mean? Some people think it is to have a certain kind of lifestyle. Some people think that having expensive things is being rich. And for some, it is traveling the world. And for some, it is not having to work at all for the rest of their lives. We all have different definitions of what being rich is. But the actual rich people are those who can control their time, how they use their time, how they work, when they work, and whom they work with. In this video, we are going to see what qualities the rich people have which makes them different from the rest of us, according to most self-help books, and also what does scientific research say about them. According to books, number one is how they look at things. They have an optimistic outlook. They always focus on the brighter side of things, whatever the situation, instead of focusing on the negative aspects of people or situations. Being able to look at the upside of things even when they are in rock bottom situations is a quality of all the rich people and the successful people. Number two is resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapting to challenging situations is a quality of all the rich people. Even though there's no way they are going to succeed, or even if everyone around them says discouraging things, they never look at failures as the final stop. They always look at failures as opportunities which will help them grow and become stronger. Number three is they focus on solutions rather than on the problems. When we face problems, when we think about the problem and we amplify the problem, we tend to worry and get anxious. And even if the problem is small, we will end up in a mess because of our anxiety and the worry. But the wealthy people and the successful people look at the problems as a way of developing skills, and they try to focus on what they can do to get to solve this problem rather than worrying about the problem itself. Number four, strong self-belief. Every successful person has one characteristic, and that is a strong belief in themselves. Even if no one around them believed them, they never doubted themselves and their abilities. Number five, cheerleaders. When everything seems to be tough, we tend to be disappointed and discouraged. We think negatively. We become too critical of ourselves. But successful people talk positively, have a motivating voice within their head which keeps pushing them forward even in tough situations. This improves their confidence. They become their own cheerleaders if necessary. Number six is adaptability. Just like water, which assumes the shape of the container it is in, every successful person ever has the ability to adapt to the situations, seeking opportunity in every situation to learn and grow. Number seven is kindness. Being considerate and kind to people around them and even to themselves is a quality of all the rich people. And number eight is focusing on their strengths. We tend to look at our insecurities and imperfections rather than our strengths in almost all situations. But these people focus on their strengths, whether small or big. They use all of those and try to achieve whatever they have set their mind on. This is what the books say about rich people and successful people. And most of these books are based on experiences and interviews. But what does science have to say about the psychology of these rich people? Many studies have been conducted on the psychology of wealthy people by German economists and psychologists. And they assessed the rich people in terms of the Big Five theory, in which 5 personality traits were assessed. And the first trait was conscientiousness, how determined, punctual, organized, persistent someone is. Number two is neuroticism. This focused on a person's psychological stability, how insecure or how neurotic they were. Number three, agreeableness, how much they are concerned about social harmony, how open they were to conflict. Number four, extroversion, how extroverted a person is and how they dealt with the world around them. Number five, openness to experience, how people differ in how open they are to new experiences. When these qualities were researched in these studies, it showed that all these rich people were extroverted. they were open to new experiences. They were less agreeable, that is, they are open to conflict, and where they're very psychologically stable and conscientious compared to the general population. Other interesting facts also emerged during this research. That is, they're not conformed to the norms of the society. They tend to swim against the tide, and they deal with setbacks much differently than the general population. They do not blame anyone but themselves for their loss or gain. The most interesting thing is that there is no correlation between the performance at school or university and their financial success at all, proving that gut instinct or implicit knowledge is far more important than academic knowledge or explicit knowledge. Although the reasons for them to pursue wealth are too many, the main motto is to have freedom over their time, how they work, when they work, and who they work with. Having complete control over their time is the ultimate goal of all these people. And these are the qualities all the rich people have, but they never possessed all these qualities at birth. Everyone learns them with experience, with effort, and with intentional repetition. So I hope in this video we learned what the rich people are doing differently, which is making them wealthier and successful. So I hope you'll take back a few lessons from this video and implement them in your life as well to achieve the success or the wealth that you want to achieve. I'll see you in this video right here. Until then, you take care.